What is up everybody, it's your boy Cameron Bash here and welcome back to the Movement channel, where in this video we're coming at you guys with some brand new gameplay footage of WWE 2K22 that gives us a look at even more superstars for the game, as well as a bunch of new action. Now this gameplay is bonus footage that was featured alongside the Rey Mysterio vs Damian Priest match that 2K showed off earlier today as part of their first ever ringside report. We're going to go ahead and go through all of this bonus footage to make sure that you guys don't miss out on any of it. But if you are looking for a breakdown on that Rey Mysterio vs Damian Priest match, then we'll leave a link to our breakdown of it in the video description down below. Getting into this new gameplay though, starting from the top, we watched the almighty Bobby Lashley slam The Miz through the announce table on the Raw arena. We then see a new shot of John Cena's entrance, a new shot of Sasha Banks' entrance, and a couple of new shots of Asuka's entrance, followed by a pretty cool shot of The Undertaker hitting a chokeslam on Shawn Michaels inside of the new red Hell in a Cell on the SmackDown arena. We then see Bobby Lashley hitting the Yokozuna cutter, this time on Big E in the ring on the Raw arena, followed by our very first look at Damian Priest's entrance in WWE 2K22, and we have to say, this camera angle looks incredible. I think this might be the first time we've ever had an entrance animation from this angle, so that's pretty cool to see. Have to make a note of the lighting here as well, because that's pretty stunning, and it's once again on the SmackDown arena. Roman Reigns is the next superstar that we get a look at, where we see a piece of his in-ring entrance on the SmackDown arena, and that is then followed up with what looks to either be a Becky Lynch win scene or cut scene. Hulk Hogan then hits a leg drop on Bobby Roode, which is then followed up by a nice detailed look at a good portion of Edge's entrance on the Raw arena, once again showing off how incredible his model looks in WWE 2K22. The Rock then shows off his entrance for the second time, followed by Asuka doing the same, but then we get our very first look at Humberto Carrillo's entrance after seeing him laid out on the floor in the previous gameplay trailer. We then see some more of Seth Rollins and Shayna Baszler's entrances, and then for the very first time, we get a look at the Lord of Darkness version of The Undertaker, and it's very nice to see that this guy has a different face morph from the other Undertaker that's in the game, and it's not just a copy and paste, like has been the case in previous years' games. Finally, WWE 2K22 is getting this right. We then get a quick look at Macho Man Randy Savage, before we then see some footage that we've already seen before, one of the first pieces of promotional material that came out for WWE 2K22 in fact, and that's the footage of Booker T getting scanned for the game. This is then followed by his in-game model making his entrance for the very first time, and then we see some more footage that we've already seen before, that being of Goldberg's entrance. We move back into the new from there, as for the very first time, we see the game, Triple H, take to the face scanning chair where he is being scanned for the game. We then see a developer for the game working on an animation for Bianca Belair, before seeing Bianca Belair herself in the game, with some new shots of her entrance being revealed to us, both of her walking down the ramp and being in the ring. We then get some really beautiful shots of both the Raw and SmackDown arenas from up in the rafters, before coming back down into the ring to see our very first look of Cesaro's entrance, which looks amazing, our second look of Damian Priest's entrance, which looks just as good, and we also get another look at Naomi's entrance, this time in the ring, and this time confirming that her glow will be in the game, as it wasn't featured the first time we saw her. We then get our first look at Drew Gulak, which, if we're being completely honest, is probably the weakest face morph we've seen so far for WWE 2K22, but our first look at him nonetheless. We then get some shots of Sheamus' entrance, looking very tan here compared to normal, and this is then followed by some nice shots of AJ Styles' entrance on the stage, giving us a nice look at that entrance jacket that goes with the white and gold attire that we already got to see from a previous trailer. Next, we get a look at some Rey Mysterio showcase mode, showing us that Rey Mysterio vs Kane from Cyber Sunday 2008 will be in the mode. During this, we see Rey Mysterio about to hit Kane with a stop sign, but this seems to be during a part of the showcase that is a cutscene, so we can't be too sure if this will be in the game as a weapon or not at this time, but it's at least cool to see it in the showcase mode. We then get a little montage of some of the championships that are going to be in WWE 2K22, and while it's a little hard to tell how they'll look in the game based on this, these renders definitely look very high quality in detail compared to previous years, so hopefully that'll be translated into the game. We then got to see something really cool for the game, as attached to a piece of Rey Mysterio's entrance that we have seen before, we got to see a preview of the Thunderdome Arena screens live and in action within WWE 2K22. I know people were getting a bit worried whether or not this was going to make the cut, but we're very happy to see that it has, so great job with that 2K. Now all of that footage came ahead of them jumping into the match between Mysterio and Priest, but when they were done with the match, they showed off a little more footage when Christina asked the devs what were they most looking forward to about the game. When one of them answered My Rise, we got our first look at Beth Phoenix and Shawn Michaels in the game, along with this voice line from Shawn.
You two, get in the ring.
And when one of the other devs said that he was most looking forward to Rey Mysterio's showcase mode, we got this footage of Rey Mysterio versus Eddie Guerrero from WrestleMania 21. And with that footage of Rey and Eddie, that is unfortunately all of the new footage that we got provided with today, but we're pretty impressed by all of that, as that alone confirmed quite a few different things for the game that we're pretty excited about. What did you guys think of all that bonus gameplay? Be sure to share all your thoughts with us in the comment section down below, and while you're down there, don't forget to drop a like on the video and subscribe for more WWE 2K22 content. Thanks very much for watching this video, guys, and we'll see you soon for another one.